Hey, it's Jay. It is a dark episode for April the 20th, 2022. And oh man, I woke up with a super sore hip today. Just brutal. I apparently, because I had to, first thing was taking the dogs out, and I took them out for an abbreviated walk, but they did get a walk in. And Ja was looking at Theo tonight going, "What the hell?" And I had put poor Theo's harness on sideways. So, yeah, that happened. I guess it's because it's kind of so four square corners. That was fine. Nobody got loose and it wasn't hurting him or anything like that. But yeah, I put it on sideways. But yeah, I was not happy. Um, Tylenol and Advil were taken. So that got me up and running, and I definitely wanted to bike in, which helped. And then actually during my shift, I was completely good because I was moving around until the very end of my shift, where I sat down on the company computer and was working away at some paperwork and stuff like that, so that by the time my shift um, was relieved, I was actually locking up again. So I ended up taking a bit more Advil and then biking home, and I'm feeling fine. But I guess I will see how I am tomorrow. I've been doing my exercises and all that, but ah, I must have slept wrong. I guess I really kind of just torqued myself or something. Nova and Evan were here today. Nova being my niece and Evan being my brother-in-law. So that was nice. I got to see her for a brief amount of time, and she apparently got to have lots and lots of interaction with Theo, who is a good boy who enjoys interacting with her, though finds Nova a little bit, Nova being a young lady, a little overwhelming. But that was good. And Shira might actually appreciate having Theo around, because Shira is the mature dog who can just go off and lie down and just take it easy. Well, Theo gets the full brunt of Nova's enthusiasm, which is good. Apparently tonight, Nova was like, "Why is he working now?" Because she's used to people working during the day, not going off to work at 3 and not being home again until well after she's left, because they were just here for the day. So my life confuses her. It pretty well suits me though, so I'm fairly happy with that. Other than that, didn't get a terrible amount done. Just it's been difficult in the last couple of days to get stuff rather other than just sort of the basics done. Continuing to getting a little bit of writing done each day. I've been reading out my the poetry I wanted to read out. I've been continuing to write little poems each day. I've kept myself one day ahead, so that's been good. So I guess we'll see how this goes. Whether I can get a whole hundred days of poems, or just 100 poems in 100 days. So even if I fell behind, I potentially could catch up again. And preferably I would like to kind of maybe try and write 2 poems, and just keep on going with that, so I can be well ahead. It's sort of like a cartoonist who does a whole swack of cartoons for an entire week, gets a bank going so that they're ahead. Interesting, I went with someone who's doing comic strips. I guess I'm thinking about that because of the Crazy Cat comics, which I haven't been reading lately, which I should. Um, but yeah, that was my day. Hopefully I'll be maybe a little bit more productive tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. I haven't edited anything. God damn it. I need to just get a little bit of editing done of videos and start putting out some of those videos. That would be awesome. And also kind of gear myself up and do a waffle video for this weekend, because I don't think I'm going to do a full video on, maybe I won't, well, I don't know if I will, on a a place of greater safety. I don't know if I have much to say about it. I read it. It was fine. Yeah, which is, it's too bad for a mammoth, but some mammoths hit better than others. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later. I've been Jay.